The way they are going now, truly.
Yes. So there's a possibility you may not be a candidate based on how.
Not even a candidate. I might not even be alive. I'm telling you. Every single thing I do for a living, this government is frustrating it. Deliberately so. Everything. So there's even possibility if they have opportunity, I will not be alive.
Oh wow, that's a big.
It's an accusation. I know I get frustration every day because you do things that you think they will be normal. It is not normal any longer. They won't come directly and say, "Oh, we're doing this," but you could see their hand in everything.
So the government is attacking you personally.
They're attacking everybody who is in opposition personally.
Right.
I am being attacked personally. Everything, even to provide me with necessary things that I should have been entitled to. Not at all. I had a case recently at the airport.
Okay.
Where people who work in the airport came and locked my car. And I said, it's me. The person on the side said, it doesn't care. But I said, look at the cars of other people. And you could see them talking to each other. You know, as if, who is this one? We have divided the country, breeding hatred among us. That's why I keep saying, I want to bring back unity where there's division. I want to show love, compassion, care. It's gone out of here. I said, I'm looking at somebody. He locked my car in front of me and saying, you're not supposed to park here. But there's cars here. So what is the exception to my own? Through the Anansi people I know at the airport, they will not greet me. Because they are fearing that if they greet me,
they become targets of the government.
Thank you. And I have people send me invitation and say, my son, my daughter is wedding, but please don't call.
Hello and welcome. My name is Magnus Oraka, and this is Woto TV. You know, let's be very honest with ourselves. There are people somewhere who have vowed that the status quo must remain, that an Igbo man will never be president. Let's underline that. And this man you see in the picture is the former governor of Borno State, Senator Modu Sharif. He said that Peter Obi is not fighting to become the president of this country, but is fighting for Biafra. That he has not condemned IPOB, that he wants to split Nigeria. And trust me, this is a narrative that has been handed down to generations of youths in the north. That is why most northern youths don't want to vote for an Igbo candidate. But let me break all that, Senator Modu Sharif. My name is Magnus Oraka. I schooled in the University of Maiduguri when you were the governor of Borno State. I want to tell you, Senator Modu Sharif, I was taking a motorbike. I was looking for somewhere in the house. And we meandered through some roads, and I saw one mighty fence painted all in gold, pure gold plated. The whole wall was gold plated. In fact, everywhere in the house is gold. That was then. That was way back, early 90s, 91, 90 or 91, way back. And all the people around you are living in poverty. The houses there are not even compared to 1% of the cost of your house. I understand that the mosque in your house, you use you use 500 million naira to build it. That's some billions of naira now. Now, let us face your comment that Peter Obi is fighting for Biafra. First, you make the name Biafra look as if it's demonic. An Arewa man will call himself Arewa, no problem. A Yoruba man will call himself Odudua, no problem. An Igbo man will call himself Biafra. Oh, all hell broke loose. There's nothing wrong with being a Biafran. That is the identity that they've chosen to call themselves. That is the identity they call themselves. Just as the Hausa man have identified themselves as Arewa, that is how the Yoruba man has identified himself as Odudua. They have chosen to identify themselves as Biafra. I don't see a problem with that. Now, is Peter Obi coming to fight for Biafra? Hell no. Certainly not. That Peter Obi didn't condemn IPOB. The fact that you condemn IPOB does not mean every Igbo man should condemn IPOB. IPOB, for starters, they are not terrorist group. IPOB don't go to church and bomb church. IPOB don't stamp bombs on their body. They don't leave Southeast to go to other people's land to go and say, no, we want to claim and drive people off their land. Your narrative cannot be our narrative. That the federal government proscribed IPOB as terrorists, but has since today refused to proscribe Boko Haram, ISWAP, Takarawa, whatever, as terrorist group. I mean, come on now. You cannot force your narrative on us. For me, I may not like the ways of IPOB, but they are a secessionist group who feels marginalized and want a country of their own. They are not saying Nigeria must be their country. No, they want part of Nigeria. But because the likes of you, Senator Modu Sharif, believe that every single part of Nigeria belongs to your caliphate, your power brokers group, you want the Igbos, Yorubas, everybody to be under you. Whether you like it or not, if it has been stated somewhere that an Igbo man cannot be present, then everything IPOB is fighting for, I support 100%. Everything IPOB represents, I support it 100%. I am not a slave in my own country, and certainly no northerner can claim to be superior to me. What, lie? It cannot work. Peter Obi is not coming to fight for Biafra as a Nigerian president. Peter Obi is not going to declare IPOB as terrorists just because the North said IPOB is terrorists. The real terrorists are the one going into bushes, and the real terrorists are the one taking our families into the bushes. They are the one blowing up churches, blowing up mosques, blowing themselves up, disturbing the peaceful state of the nation. Those are terrorists. IPOB are simply asking for their own country. And you said no. Okay, let us live together. You said no. Let everybody have equal opportunity to rule this country. You said no. It must be a case of master-servant, where the North are the ones ruling, the rest of us are slaves. Now you're having a taste of your own medicine from Tinubu. How it be? Well, I'm not going to say much. Whether you like it or not, Peter Obi is the solution to bringing Nigerians together. And that we want. Peter Obi for president. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.
Something is definitely wrong somewhere. I don't mean to be a bearer of bad tales, but good morning, trenches. Please help me tag who you can tag in the comment section. If APC can send an Ali Modu Sharif, someone who has been accused of being linked with terrorism over and over again, they can send him to a national telly to go and speak against the Peter Obi. Something is definitely wrong somewhere. And I'm going to say this one time: if you are a Nigerian, you are a Nigerian, both home and abroad, you should be worried. You should be fidgeting. You should be scared. Yeah, you don't know him. I don't want to shout. You remember Chibok girls? Oh yes, when they kidnapped the Chibok girls. You see this man, yeah, his name was mentioned. Not by a Nigerian, but by this man right here. Yes, this man was one of the negotiators for the release of Chibok girls. He said that his people, the people he was talking to, top politicians that are close to the Boko Haram, those who actually, you know, I'm going to put the article up here. And he mentioned the former governor. Guess the former governor. Guess now, Ali Modu Sharif. You know, when person they tell you, say, oh, person when they talk to get level to the people. Don't worry, you know the politicians. We see the person here. That is the same person going on TV to talk about Peter Obi. These guys are so scared. Insecurity might end if Peter Obi comes in. They are so scared. For them to send an Ali Modu Sharif in a same country, this man will be in jail in a same country. What's the name of this EFCC chairman? He will be roasting his brokers day and night. But no, he would rather carry me. He would rather carry me. This man, two-time governor of Borno State, was alleged to have mismanaged 300 billion. When you talk about the insecurity in the north, these are the people that should be grieved. Hey, sorrow. I saw the interview yesterday. I shock. I would prefer a Sheikh Gumi over this man. Nah, Nigeria is not a real place. That's what I tell you again. If you are a Nigerian right now in 2026, you are watching an Ali Modu Sharif, you should be worried. You should be scared. The Desiani, the posting is corrupt. You know Desiani, this woman now, and even if you can do it, we don't understand. Desiani money touching hand, 450 million. But you keep saying that, oh, they investigated, no conviction. That is the problem of Nigeria, because these people don't get convicted, the crimes repeat in a circle. And tomorrow they become our heroes. Look at Ali Modu Sheriff in television. They supposed to wipe a cord. Oh, I'm in a public space. I'm disgusted. In fact, if I did not have confidence in Peter Obi before, now I know there's something there. These people are desperately chasing. You too. In fact, if you not get belief before, now you're supposed to body. Because if Ali Modu Sheriff can be granted an interview, we are close. Hopefully, Arewa youth, we have their voices and explain Ali Modu Sheriff to us. Somebody say we move. I'm not talking about the PDP or no. I just scatter PDP. Oh, PDP governors will tell you. Even young friends, they shock saying the television, they talk about Obi. This bunch of dingbats. These are people that should be incarcerated. These are not humans that should walk among us. When you talk about the crisis we face, you want to trace down to the roots. These are people that should not go free. I can't even believe I had to come outside to make this video. I had to come outside from inside. Because if an Ali Modu Sheriff can be restless enough to go to the telly, hey.